I don't know if people really know and understand and can put their arms around the intense emotions and the amount of resources it takes to deal with a line of duty death.
We've had deaths in the fire service, and we grieve, and we talk about memorials, and we talk about them in the past tense. But the impact is that, once you're gone, it changes everyone's lives forever.
That's as bad as it gets, and for the family and for the fire department. And it makes an impact that just doesn't go away.
I'm almost 46 years old. I'd have to say that might classify as the worst day of my life.
It'll be 23 years that Jim's been gone. And I miss him still like I did the first day.
In Lakewood's peaceful Belmar Park, over 135 names are etched into this stone and bronze monument. These names represent the men and women who, across the decades, have died serving their fellow citizens.
The idea that began the foundation was to provide a permanent memorial for anyone, union, non-union, volunteer, career, wildland, etc., that there would be a permanent memorial for them for a death in the line of duty while in the state of Colorado.
In 1989, a group of fire personnel and family members of fallen firefighters came together to create this memorial. It is for all firefighters and emergency medical personnel who have died while protecting people and property from fires in Colorado. After 11 years of fundraising, site selection, and construction, the memorial was dedicated in 2000. Now, each May on the Saturday before Mother's Day, a ceremony is held to remember. Too often, new names are added to this solemn list.
Brett Stearns.
Some were Colorado born and bred, and others came from out of state to answer a call for aid. Some were paid professionals, but many were volunteers, like Shane Stewart of the Alt Pierce Volunteer Fire Department.
I really think he always wanted to be a firefighter. He loved it.
That morning they were responding to a medical call. Not exactly sure what happened. The only thing that we can figure is that he was trying to communicate with the people on scene and changed from the dispatch channel over to a fire ground channel and veered off the side of the road and then made a correction and overcorrected the truck, and it rolled.
Captain Shane Stewart's name, along with several others, was added in 2008. The Colorado Fallen Firefighters Foundation is more than a memorial and the annual ceremony. Its members are a resource team ready to provide assistance to the family of a fallen firefighter and to that firefighter's department.
We are notified very, very quickly when there is a line of duty death in the fire service. We do not self-dispatch, but if the department and family want us, we will come and provide assistance.
We are all volunteers on the response team. We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We do not receive any funds whatsoever for our response. An average response is 5 days. Anywhere in the state, we are required to be on site within 6 hours of the call for help.
Helping the fire department arrange a memorial service, providing grief counseling, and making an initial cash grant to the family are just a few of the services available. The team can also help spouses navigate the complex process of applying for public safety officer benefits through the U.S. Department of Justice.
We do have survivors on our board, and I think that's the key to our board. It's not just fire chiefs or firefighter personnel. It's truly the survivors that have been through this. And I think that's what I feel is so important and why we need those survivors on the board. is because they, not just a sense of realism, but a true sense of appreciation for what that person's going through today, and, you know, true empathy.
Foundation representatives may also travel to Maryland for the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Service each fall. They act to escort and support Colorado families when a loved one is recognized there. Later, survivors may need help with their children's education. Again, the foundation is ready with funding for college scholarships.
The services and funding that we might provide initially, or scholarships later on, I know are appreciated, but I think when you see the reaction of the families at the memorial or any place where we've helped, that's what makes being here worthwhile.
To do all that it does, we need your help. Donations are the lifeblood of the foundation and allow it to continue its work on behalf of the fire and emergency services community. If we listen, the names on these granite slabs speak to us. They remind us that death in the line of duty can happen. They caution us to watch our steps.
There's no replacing you. There's no amount of money. There's no amount of recognition or a bronze memorial that will take your place.
A lot of younger guys say, you know, won't ever happen to me, but it sure can. Just slow down and be safe. That's the main thing.
We hope it does not happen, but if another should fall, the Colorado Fallen Firefighters Foundation will be here to help.
I think it's important for the fire chiefs to know the importance of preparing for and having a pre-plan for the line of duty death. We hate to talk about it. We don't want to think about it. We don't think it's going to happen to us. But there must be a plan in place about what we're going to do, who we're going to call for help.
It's tough to think that so many have died, but it's a great thing to honor them and have a monument like this in Colorado.